Hello folks, welcome back. We are doing the second leg of the Three Forest Way, and now we are heading to where we stopped last time, to Chipping Ongar. We reached Chipping Ongar now, where we finished last time, and just to remind you, the Three Forest Way is a 59 mile, 95 kilometer round circular walk in Essex, and it goes through three forests. It's the Chipping Forest, the Hatfield Forest and Hatfield Forest. We have done the first two, and now we are heading to Hatfield Forest. Let's go. We walked the first bit of the route between Royden and Ongar here about 2 months ago, when it was really hot. But now it's a bit cooler, and so it's much better walking conditions. Some snacking on the wayside. Hello. Right. The fields have been harvested and the farmers have plowed the fields, so it's only August but heading towards autumn. In the Essex countryside you can still see some traditional thatched roofs. Yeah, beautifully done. Hello. Hello. You're not moving, huh? It's a bit like this path is blocked up here now. Just have to go around here. It's no problem. We experienced now a few times that the footpaths through the fields are not actually maintained
By the farmers.
Yeah, no, but it's because they plow the fields and then the footpath disappears. So there is a public footpath going in here, and we have to go through the field, which is like going through deep snow or deep sand, so very tiring.
It's ridiculous, really annoys me, because the farmers asked us to look after the land, but they don't do their bit.
Nice property again. Beautiful.
Very pretty.
Like a little witch house. Yeah.
Is the rock hard?
Any good?
Mm.
We don't need dinner tonight. Entering Arbes Roding, and the sun is setting, so we need a place to sleep again. Church is always a brilliant place to fill up your water bottle, your water supplies. Get topped up nicely here.
Cheers.
We just found a nice farm area, and Lorraine asked somebody if we can camp there, so we might have a spot for tonight. Anywhere here? Oh, so maybe it's a bit wind protected.
Well, yeah.
Behind that park. The tent is set up and we've got some visitors, a whole bunch of geese. As a ground sheet we have got only like a thin aluminium foil. Very thin, but we have nice and soft grass here. And my down sleeping bag. For our dinner we still have sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, and a bag of crisps. So fully supplied.
And a bottle of wine.
Yeah. So we will sleep very well tonight. We are getting ready for bed. Lorraine is doing her teeth, so good night. See you in the morning. Good morning. Good morning, geese. The geese are really curious and come really close to the tent. And now they move away when I get closer.
We just came to say goodbye.
Oh,
Thank
right,
you.
that's fine.
Thank you very much.
much.
It's much appreciated.
Thank you.
Harwich or whatever?
No, we're doing the Three Forest Way.
Oh, Three Forest.
Yeah, so we did half of it about a month ago.
Oh, right.
So we're doing the second half, depending on how far we get.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you. We had a good night's sleep. It's nice to actually have permission, so then you don't need to worry if somebody comes around and sends you away. But so good night's sleep. Let's back on the trail. Let's move on. We were quite lucky, you know. After 2 miles of walking, we found a garden center, and there is a cafe. So let's check it out. You want to sit outside, or? For our breakfast, I went with salmon and scrambled eggs, and Lorraine has a full English vegetarian. Thank you. Walking into Hatfield Forest now, and it's time for a stop. Are we getting anything in the shop? Yeah. Everything. Oh, there's a warning. Bull in field.
I don't want to go through.
You have to go through. Okay, let's go for it.
It's ridiculous to put a bull in a field.
No, they are young ones. It's a young one. It won't harm you. It's a very young one. This one is quite young as well. Hatfield Broad is a very pretty village, and they even have a store. So we bought ourselves a bottle of wine for tonight in the tent, and some samosas. Looking forward to dinner. Soon we are reaching Hatfield Forest. Hatfield Forest, the third forest of the Three Forest Way. If you want to see about the other two forests, the Epping Forest and Hainault Forest, it's on my first video about the Three Forest Way. So let's enter Hatfield Forest, and there is a National Trust cafe. Maybe we can get a bite to eat. Oh, there's some information.
It says that the forest's over 1,000 years old. It was a royal hunting forest, and it's still a working forest to this day.
A nice shelter built. They must do activities for the children in the forest here. We reached the most northern point of the trail here in Hatfield Forest, and from now onwards we turn around south. The trail runs really close to Stansted Airport, one of the major airports here in London, and there are many planes passing by. We decided to have a woodland camp tonight because out there everything is a bit visible. So Lorraine will set up the tent now here, and please remove all the branches.
I will do my best.
The tent is set up, but we had a bit of a problem. One of the poles snapped, the front pole snapped, and
It should be curved here. It shouldn't have this point.
yeah, but we can still set it up so we can sleep in it. The other side is supported with a wooden branch, so it's still okay to sleep in. But this is the last night in this tent, and I think we will throw it away. It was only a cheap discount supermarket tent which I bought like 15-20 years ago, and it has done a good job so far. We are now just chilling here in the woodlands and resting our legs to be able to continue tomorrow to complete the Three Forest Way. Good night. See you in the morning. Good morning here from the tent. We had a good night. It was a bit noisy. Deer was running around in the woods here, but now let's get going and get out into the woodlands and pack up the tent. For breakfast we had a cereal bar. Free trail snack. Heading south now, and I already can hear the noise of the M11, which we have to cross. Another gate going underneath the M11. The river Stort again, where we started. So now we just have to continue on the river Stort all the way here in Shearing. For our lunch we've got a samosa. Lorraine has got a lamb samosa and I've got a chicken one. We are back at the river Stort where we started the trail, which started in the first video though. So Anyway, we completed the 59-mile walk, and it's back home now again. It has been very nice walking through the countryside of Essex, weaving through over the fields and through the villages. Very, very pretty here. Can thoroughly recommend that such a trail. So well done, Lorraine.
Thank you.
High five.
Well done to you.
So back home then, and planning our next trip.